and I'm going to give you an update today about the UK distressed property list for 19th of January. This is a short list of properties listed for sale that are identified as having potential to be purchased at discount or below market value. So you can see a map here of all of the locations of these properties, most of them in Wales, none in Scotland. So we'll have a quick run through the list, and if you're interested in any of these, get in contact with land for sale in Leicester, East Midlands, £90,000. This is Japanese knotweed infected, that's the distressed type. There's a one-bedroom flat for sale in West Northamptonshire in the East Midlands, £145,000, that's got a low EPC certificate. A four-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Hilton Road in Nottingham, East Midlands, £165,000. That's got Japanese knotweed. So although it's not mortgageable, it is treatable. There's a three-bedroom end of terrace house for sale in the High Peak in East Midlands, £215,000. It's in poor condition. There's a three-bedroom terraced house for sale in Flaxton Way, Gedling, East Midlands, £60,000. It's fire damaged. You can see the charring from the smoke there, seriously fire damaged. Two-bedroom terraced house for sale in Manor Road, Thurrock, East of England, £250,000, cash buyer only. So it's obviously got an issue, not mortgageable. Two-bedroom terraced house for sale in Broxbourne Road in Thurrock, East of England, £325,000. Hello? Oh, hi, Simon. Yeah, how you doing? Good. Yes, fine, thanks. Yeah. There's a four-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in North Norfolk in East of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Central Bedfordshire, East of England, £230,000. That's in poor condition. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Ward Close, Basildon in Essex in the East of England, £145,000. That's a repossession. A three-bedroom maisonette for sale in Golden Cross, Rochford, East of England, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom house for sale in Central Road, East Suffolk, East of England, £240,000. It's got a low EPC. Three-bedroom house for sale in Laurel Fields, Hertsmere, East of England, £490,000. That's water damaged. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Rapier Street, Ipswich, East of England, £105,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Thackeray Close, South Cambridgeshire, East of England, £133,000 to a cash buyer. Three-bedroom flat for sale in Elderton Road, Southend-on-Sea, East of England, £155,000 to a cash buyer. One-bedroom flat for sale in Green Dragon Lane, Hounslow, London, £230,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom apartment for sale in Prescott Place, Lambeth, London, £825,000. That's a repossession. Two-bedroom apartment for sale in Barrington Court, Barnet in London, £400,000. That's low EPC. Studio flat for sale in Fairbridge Road, N19, London, Islington, £225,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Berry Street West in Enfield, London, £240,000 to a cash buyer. One-bedroom flat for sale in Arboretum Place, Barking and Dagenham, London, £170,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Tynemouth Road, Haringey, London, £200,000 to a cash buyer. One-bedroom flat for sale in Hornsey Road, London, Islington, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Purley Downs, Croydon, London, £200,000 to a cash buyer. Two-bedroom flat for sale in Tyrwhitt Road, London, Lewisham, £350,000. That's on a short lease, so it's not mortgageable probably. Two-bedroom maisonette for sale in Hillingdon Hill, that's in Hillingdon, London, £135,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in Valley View, County Durham, northeast of England, £275,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in County Durham, northeast of England, £45,000 to a cash buyer. Terraced house for sale in Morris Street, Gateshead, in the northeast of England, £17,500. That's got a low EPC, nevertheless a very cheap price. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Castleside in County Durham, northeast of England, £150,000. That's got a low EPC. 4-bedroom terraced house for sale in Turnberry Road in Northumberland, northeast of England, £95,000. That's a repossession. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in City Loft, Salford, northwest, £250,000. Cash buyer. Farmhouse for sale in Longley Hay Farm, Halifax, Rochdale, northwest, £450,000. It's fire damaged. 3-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in Wyre in the northwest, £159,950. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Newbold Way, Cheshire East in the northwest, £300,000. That's water damaged. 3-bedroom flat for sale in Cellar Street, Chester, Cheshire West, £277,000. It's a repossession. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Liverpool, northwest, £180,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Dudley, in Blackpool. So that must be Dudley Road in Blackpool, northwest, £100,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom flat for sale in Taylorson Street, Salford in the northwest, £180,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in 23 Gotham Street, Wirral, northwest, £182,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Glen Road in Burnley, northwest, £210,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Trafford in the northwest, £290,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Hodges Street in Wigan, northwest, £110,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Watkin Road, Rochdale, northwest, £115,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom townhouse for sale in 159 Lower Lane, Liverpool, northwest, £55,000. That's water damaged. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Rose Villa, Sefton, in the northwest, £250,000. It's water damaged. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Ordsall Lane, Salford, northwest, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Liverpool, northwest, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Glasgow, Scotland, £290,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in the banks of Brechin, Angus, Scotland, £129,500. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in the Highland in Scotland, £155,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Craigochty, Stirling, Scotland, £185,000. It's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in the Isle of Wight in the southeast of England, £200,000 cash buyer. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Havant outside Portsmouth, £230,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom ground floor flat for sale in Stratford Road, that's Eastleigh in Hampshire, southeast, £99,000. It's on a short lease, so not mortgageable. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in Gold Hill West in Buckinghamshire, southeast, £125,000. It's got a short lease, so not mortgageable. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Poplar Way, Midhurst, near Chichester, £160,000. That's got a short lease. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale on the Isle of Wight, southeast, £225,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom flat for sale in White Star Place in Southampton, South East, £120,000, it's a repossession. 4-bedroom detached house for sale in Radstock Road in Southampton, South East, £245,000, it's fire damaged. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Mitchell Close in Dartford in the South East, £165,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Elgar Street, Basingstoke and Dean, South East, £170,000 to a cash buyer. Studio flat for sale in High Street, Slough, £185,000 for a quick sale. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Anglesey Avenue, Wealdon, South East, £185,000. It's got a short lease. 1-bedroom apartment for sale in the Roundhouse in Portsmouth, £195,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in South Oxfordshire, £195,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Queens Road, Fareham, South East, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in the Isle of Wight, £225,000 to a cash buyer. 4-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Romsey, New Forest, South East, £450,000, it's a repossession. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in Main Road, Isle of Wight, in the South East, £182,000, it's got a low EPC. 2-bedroom detached house for sale in Main Road in the Isle of Wight, £275,000, it's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Derwent Road in Wokingham, South East, £395,000, it's water damaged. Studio flat for sale in Heen Terrace, Worthing, South East, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Central Isle of Wight, South East, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom lodge for sale in Lower Hyde Holiday Park, Isle of Wight, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom flat for sale in Admiralty Road, Portsmouth, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale in High Street in Wiltshire, South West, £275,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Perinothno in Cornwall, South West, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Wiltshire, £275,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Highclere Avenue, Swindon, in the southwest, £250,000 for a quick sale. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Warburys, Torbay, in the southwest, £170,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom bungalow for sale in Wildwood Park, Cotswold, southwest, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached bungalow for sale in Green Road in Wiltshire, £235,000. It's water damaged. 2-bedroom detached bungalow for sale, £235,000. That's water damaged. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cornwall, £120,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Cornwall, £132,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Holden Road in Plymouth, southwest, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 1-bedroom detached house for sale in Ilford Lane, Bournemouth, Christchurch and Paul, £140,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom park home, Kingsway Park, South Gloucestershire, £150,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom bungalow for sale in Burns Drive, Rill, Denbighshire, Wales, £285,000. It's got a low EPC. 5-bedroom detached house for sale in Tralwyn, Carmarthenshire, Wales, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 5-bedroom detached house for sale in Tralwyn Road in Carmarthenshire, £250,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Greenwood Road in Birmingham, West Midlands, £250,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Telford and Wrekin in the West Midlands, £210,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom maisonette for sale in Hazel Road, Coventry, West Midlands, £95,000. It's got a short lease, so not mortgageable. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Birmingham, West Midlands, £170,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom semi-detached bungalow for sale in East Staffordshire, West Midlands, £180,000. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Holiday Street in Birmingham, West Midlands, £200,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom semi-detached house for sale in Wolverhampton, West Midlands, £229,950. It's in poor condition. 2-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Shropshire, West Midlands, £220,000. It's got a low EPC. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale in Manor Rise in Lichfield in the West Midlands, £130,000 to a cash buyer. 2-bedroom ground floor flat for sale in Arosa Road, Birmingham, £140,000. It's on a short lease, so not mortgageable. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Longlands Road in Kirklees, Yorkshire and the Humber, £175,000. It's water damaged. 2-bedroom terraced house for sale, 24 Boynton Road, Sheffield, Yorkshire and Humber area, £70,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom terraced house for sale, 34 Middle Street, Calderdale, Yorkshire and Humber, £95,000. It's in poor condition. 3-bedroom end of terraced house for sale in Moore Street, Bradford, Yorkshire and Humber, £225,000 to a cash buyer. 3-bedroom detached house for sale in Seawall Road, North East Lincolnshire, Yorkshire and the Humber area, £230,000. It's got a low EPC. A 2-bedroom apartment for sale in Moorlands Edge, Kirklees, Yorkshire and the Humber area, £107,000 to a cash buyer. So if you're interested in these or any other deals anywhere in the UK, then call Alan at Alpus Group on 07539141257 or 0333224127. You need to add the prefix +44 if you're ringing from outside the UK. You can schedule a call with me at calendly.com/AlanJE, or you can drop me an email, alan@alpusgroup.com. Cheers for now.